Hello students, how are you all? Welcome back again to my channel, Spark Virtual Academy. Today, in lecture number 5, we are going to learn about the number of moles. And we will also learn about the Avogadro's number in this lecture. So keep watching my video till the end. You will get new things today to learn. Yesterday, we learned about the atomic mass and molecular mass or formula mass, in which we learned that the unit in which the atomic mass or the molecular mass is expressed is AMU, atomic mass unit. However, today we are going to learn in the moles. If the same atomic mass or molecular mass or the formula mass, if these are expressed in grams instead of AMU, then they are said to be equal to 1 mole. That is very simple, that if we just express the same mass into the grams, then it becomes equal to number of moles. Number of moles are denoted by the N. However, the number of the mole or simply mole, it is also the unit of the basic unit of the amount of substance as well. If you want to calculate the number of the moles in a given substance, then here's the formula to find out the number of moles. That is equal to given mass upon atomic or the molecular mass. The mass which is given in the data and the molecular mass or the atomic mass, we have to determine it by using the periodic table, and in this way we can find out the number of moles which are present in any given substance. You should note down that by the coefficient the number of moles are also detected. For example, you can see there, if we have an atom of carbon, its mass is 12. And if we express that 12 mu into the 12 gram, then it becomes equal to 1 mole. Similarly, if we have a compound carbon dioxide and its mass is 44 mu, rather than writing down this mu, if we express the same mass in 44 gram, then it becomes equal to 1 mole. Here you can see that the coefficient of carbon or the coefficient of this compound is 1, so that's why they are the 1 moles. If the same coefficient becomes 2, then their moles will be 2 moles. So hope you have to keep this formula in your mind. So hope you learned about the mole. Okay, let's solve an example of the number of moles, that how to determine or how to use that formula to determine the number of moles. You have an example like determine the number of moles which are present in the 9 gram of aluminum. Solving any problem, you have to write down the data initially. So here is the data. Determine the number of moles. So number of moles is equals to the question mark. And in 9 gram of aluminum, so the given mass is 9 gram. While the atomic mass from the periodic table, we determine that it is 27 gram. The atomic mass of aluminum is 27 gram. You have to write down the solution. And then you have to write down the formula first. That was the formula to determine the number of moles, which was equal to given mass upon atomic mass. Now you have to put the values by using this data. Instead of given mass, you have to put 9, and instead of atomic mass, you have to put 27. By solving this, you get that the number of moles which are present in 9 gram of aluminum are 0.33 moles. We have another example of the number of moles, but here the example is different. Here we have to determine the mass which is present in 5 moles of the compound water. We have to write down the data initially. We have to determine mass, so mass is equals to the question mark. However, 5 moles are given, so number of moles is equals to 5 moles, and the molecular mass of water is equal to 18 gram. 2 grams of hydrogen and 16 of oxygen, so it becomes 18 gram. We have to write down the same manner, the same formula, number of moles is equals to mass upon molecular mass. Here we do not have to write down given mass because the mass is not given, indeed we have to determine it. So we will write down mass. Now we have to put the values, number of moles, there are 5 moles in data, so you have to put 5 instead of number of moles is equals to mass. We have to determine, it will be same, and molecular mass is 18. Now we have to determine this mass, and it is divided by 18, so by cross multiplication this 18 which is in dBn will come there in the multiplication with 5. Now 5 into 18 becomes 90 grams. So it is another example of determining the mass by using the number of moles formula. I hope we are clear with the number of moles, the formula of number of moles, and how to determine the number of moles in different situations. If you have any question, you can put your question into the comment box and I will try to answer your questions. If you need the handouts of these chapters, you can contact me on my email or on my WhatsApp number. Till the next lecture, see you.